Hey Virgo, it's tarot time! My name is Kelsey and this is going to be your tarot reading. If you're not a Virgo and you're watching this video, you can look at your birth chart and see what house Virgo falls into. Every house represents a different area of your life, and you can use this reading to focus on that area of your life. You'll find that it resonates a lot more. If this title resonates, since it's a timeless reading, if this title resonates, then this is probably going to be the reading for you. But also if the first card resonates, this is the reading for you as well. Sometimes the title resonates, sometimes it doesn't, you know. And then sometimes the first card resonates, sometimes it doesn't, but it's still going to be your reading. So yeah, if either or doesn't resonate or does, stay till the end. Maybe you'll get something out of it, and we'll see. So your first card is the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you guys have felt this feeling of deep accomplishment lately. You feel as though, you know what this is? It feels a little bit empty. It feels like you're thinking, okay, in my head, I've accomplished everything that I have wanted, but I thought it would feel different. I thought it would feel better. This feels empty. It feels like, you know, it's almost like I feel the same way that I felt when I started, and I thought that I would feel different, but I don't. And then the Five of Cups here being like, okay, well, that was kind of disappointing, to be honest. I thought that the goal would feel a lot better than it has, but it's kind of just been a letdown. Accomplishing what I have wanted to accomplish has felt not at all like I thought that it would feel, and I am really confused about it, but also I don't quite know how I feel, because how am I supposed to move forward in my life with this kind of information, you know? Because when I reach for my next goal, well, what then? You know, if accomplishing this goal makes me feel so empty, then what am I doing, you know? Like, is it supposed to feel like this? Your next card is the King of Pentacles. This is the voice in your head encouraging you the entire time. The voice that you have leaned on your entire time. That you have worked to get to where you are now. And you're turning to that voice going, okay, you said that I would feel a lot better once I reached this goal. You said that I would feel fulfilled, feel complete, feel like I've done something, but I just feel the same. Like, I don't understand, you know? It's almost bordering on anger a little bit. Like, I've worked so hard for this, you know? Like, it just felt better in my head than it does in my body in this moment. Your next card is the World card. It just feels like the world is small. Like the world just... When you're in a state, like before you've accomplished the goal, when you're in the beginning of the journey, the world has felt so vast and filled with potential, and now it just feels almost like dismissive is the word that's coming to mind. It just feels like that's it, you know? Like that's what I incarnated here on Earth for? That's it? I don't understand. And then the Queen of Pentacles is here to say, okay, so this is how we feel now. Let's accept it. We're not going to stay here for long. There's always the next goal. However, the next goal requires some more discernment when it comes to the goal setting process, because if you feel this way when you've accomplished a goal, that means that the goal didn't fulfill you on all levels. So, you know, when you set your next goal, what level did this goal not fulfill you? You know, where do you feel empty? What do you want to feel instead in that area? When you set your next goal, now you have some more discernment. So, okay, so I felt empty when I set this goal, and this desire is coming from that exact same place. So if this desire is coming from the same place, it'll make me feel the same way. Okay, I'm not going for that one. Okay, what about this other thing that I want? This other thing that I want makes me feel it is good for me on the same front as well, and it also makes me feel different. Okay, let's go for that one, you know? So I feel like you just need more discernment in the goal setting process for the next one. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords, the Magician, and the King of Swords. The Two of Swords talks about discernment. It talks about feeling like you didn't know enough when you set the goal in the first place. It's, you know, it happens. Like, I feel like this is just a lesson to embody more discernment and then move forward with the next one. You know, it's like walking without shoes on and cutting your foot and being like, okay, I should wear shoes next time. You know, like it kind of feels a little bit like that, where you have accomplished a goal, you feel a little bit empty, and so the next goal, you're like, okay, well, where I feel empty now, I want to feel something different. So I want to reach for something that makes me feel something different in this area where I feel empty. This Six of Swords is here to say that you might have to step outside of your comfort zone a little bit, because usually when we set our goals, and then if this happens, you're too much in your head. And so if you set goals from your head, you know, like society makes me feel like I'll feel like this when I go for it, so I'll do it, and it actually makes me feel like this. My belief system makes me feel like this when I go for this goal, but it actually makes me feel like this, you know? Like, I'm told that if I get the white picket fence and I get the house and I get, you know, 2.5 kids, I'll be happy. And then you do it and you're like, wait, this isn't me, you know? It feels kind of like that. And so my question to you is, okay, what is you, you know? What is your next goal to allow yourself to meet yourself on a deeper level from a place of truth? Yeah, it honestly just feels like, honestly, okay, the phrase that's coming to my mind is, you can't change the past, but you can change the future. So if you're beating yourself up over this goal that makes you feel empty, it's a waste of energy. Just use that same energy and change the future and use it to set your next goal in a different way that allows you to stay true to yourself on a deeper level. Okay, the vibe that I'm getting off of these cards right now is, what are people gonna think if I don't do the white picket fence and the 2.5 kids and the house in the suburbs? What are people gonna think? And I mean, you can't please everybody. You can either please other people and set your goals to appease them and feel empty on the inside, or you can choose to appease yourself and set goals to fulfill yourself, and then allow the people around you to morph and shift to either accept you, or maybe you'll find a new tribe, you know? You really just have to weigh the pros and cons here of, okay, what matters more to me? Social acceptance, or, accepting myself. Okay, I'm gonna leave this reading here. I hope that it was helpful. I hope that you got something out of it that was of value. And I'll see you in the next month. Bye, Virgo.